What's going on, midgets? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about all the trades that I give you out this week. Now, out of 1, 2, 3, and 4 trades I've given out, only one has been a loss. So 3 out of 4 is not too bad. The first one we're going to be looking at is actually it's the one I didn't call out. It's Lyft. Lyft on the daily chart here, as you can see, had a momentum break. What I say that is because Lyft had earnings. We talked to this in my last video, but Lyft had earnings, miscalculated earnings. The intern actually put a zero, and added an extra zero to the earnings. So the investors were like, holy fuck, it's making way more money than it's supposed to. So it pumped up. And then as you can see, news came out that it was fucked. And then the intern made a mistake and then the stock pumped down. And then that's what started the whole, the downtrend. Now, the reason I say it's a trend change is because around here is when the whole trend got changed around here, right after their second earnings. It started to pick back up, go sideways, kind of go around 200 EMA. And as you can see, had beat earnings for Q3, pumped up to 19, and then it didn't really go sideways. It went right back down to the EMAs. But here, this is where it went sideways on Lyft. And it started squeezing really tight, and that's where I entered. And then as you can see, I got out when it hit my stop loss on this day. It absolutely fucking sold. I didn't call this one out because this was not a super strong setup. The volume was kind of all over the place. It does have a high market cap, high volume. It's just not something I want to trade with such low price. The second one I gave you guys was, coin. All right, so let's talk about coin. So coin is Coinbase. I don't know if you guys know, but Bitcoin is the crypto. Currently hit, hold on, 100K just a few days ago. Let me see. It's at 99,000. It did just hit 100K, 101K yesterday. So as you can see, if Bitcoin goes up to 100K, Coinbase is going to go 100K, or not 100K. It's just going to go up because Coinbase is the main broker that people use to buy crypto. And it's easy to use. And it's not only just crypto and Bitcoin, it's also XRP, which is also going to the moon. So if people buy crypto, they're going to buy on Coinbase. And if Bitcoin goes up, then Coinbase is going to go up. And there's some good news with Coinbase too. There's there was a price target raised. I'm pretty sure it was here. Target price to 250 from 210. It's currently at 343. So this is a while ago, but it's definitely moving up. So Coinbase. Also, this had a really good setup. As you can see, we went from huge uprise after Q3 earnings beat. You can see pumped up. Now, this wasn't a trend change, but you can see that it did beat the trend. Pumped up, went sideways. And when I mean sideways, it went sideways. It created that angle, the flag that we all know. I want to look at it on the 4-hour though, because that's where it lines up really nicely. And this one you can really see the breakout. On the 4-hour, you can see how you have the top, and then it makes a lower high, and then a lower high, and then even a lower high. And that's when it squeezes. Back to the daily, you can see the volume dies off. You have the peaks, the really high, then the lower high, and then the lower high. And then on the breakout day, the volume picks back up. Right, this is the squeeze day. These are the two squeeze day, low volume, and then breakout day, high volume. On the 4-hour, you can see that aftermarket, pre-market, no volume at all, nothing was happening. And then on the 1-hour, 5-minute, that's where it broke out. Also want to pay attention to the EMAs, right? It broke out onto the EMA, not under, not above, literally straight onto it. Followed the line perfectly. Like this was a textbook setup, right? Only here with the Coinbase is that I had 390 calls. This is really high. It's a really high price target. Hopefully it goes there. I mean, it's just the hype around Coinbase would be nice for it to go up so high. But Coinbase went up and then it kind of just went right back down, like just straight back down, shot right back down. It didn't hit any of the stop losses, but hopefully we were saved on Friday, because this was Thursday. We were saved on Friday by the momentum picked back up, and we went back to 349. So right on the high of yesterday. So that was pretty good. Saved their contracts. As you can see, I can show you my account real quick. Coinbase, we're up 119%. So we're already, I could sell this and make profit on the contract, but I'm going to hold it just to show you guys that this will go higher. The next one I gave you guys. So yeah, currently the contract right now, I bought it at 253. It's now at 660. So definitely 100% gain. Next thing is Pawn Alto. These are also the ones I talked to my TikTok, and both of them broke out. So I was correct on these. Pawn, same thing as Coin. This is just cybersecurity. They also had a price target change. If I can find that real quick, I'll give it to you guys right now. Right here. Oh wait, no, that's CrowdStrike. Where is Pawn Alto? I don't think they had a. They're outperforming though. This is it is a very, very strong stock. But the only thing I looked at this was the setup, and I actually looked at its history, because this had two setups. One here, and then obviously the third one here. But the first one here, actually it had more than one, but this is the Nancy Pelosi stock that I was investing almost a year ago. You can see went up, got back down, set up, right? Broke out. Here, it broke out, created the high candles, went back down, set up, broke out, went up, back down, sideways, set up. Now, this didn't have such a high proportion upwards, because we are getting towards all-time highs again. We're all at all-time highs, my bad. This is all-time highs. So it's not going to do as well as it would be doing in the other breakouts, because it knows where it wants to go. But this right now is at all-time high. So we do have to be careful with Pawn. I will probably sell this on Monday if it doesn't shoot straight back up, because it is lagging on the weekly, as you can see. So this will most definitely come back down. But in terms of breakout, if we look on the 4-hour, same as Coin, it's a little bit more messy. You have to kind of see through this. I'm actually going to go down to the 1-hour. 1-hour volume picks up on the breakout. You can see we have almost 4 candles of green volume here. Really good breakout. It did break above. I did get into this early, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Pawn I did get into early, but 400 calls. It's currently sitting at 405, so we're above strike price, right? Went from 375 to 955, so that's more than 100% gain on that. Next thing was Carvana. Carvana is a loss, and the reason for that is I was actually not subsequent. I don't know the word, but it had its breakout, and then it had its failed breakout. It had its failed breakout, and then it picked back up. And the reason I saw this is on the 4-hour chart. It set up again on the 4-hour chart. And so I was like, maybe it breaks out. And it kind of did. It had a failed breakout on Thursday, and that's when I got in early, and then it hit the stop loss, and I just sold. I didn't even wait for Friday. I sold on Thursday because it hit the stop loss. But that was a trial and error. And then next thing was DoorDash. DoorDash, I got into this early too. This, I don't know how far it's going to go up. But you can see on the daily, it is setting up pretty nicely. The reason I do this, or I pick DoorDash, is because I looked in the future, or in the past, and it also had a breakout similar to this one right now. It spiked up, and it had a very slow downward slope, and then it just propulsed right back up. Now, DoorDash, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not all-time highs, but we're about to get to that. They also had a raised price target from 200 from 175. It's currently at 178. If it wants to go to 200, it definitely can. I'm pretty sure I have 185 calls. So we're close to 185. If the price target is 200, it's going to hit 200. And 185 is going to get absolutely crushed through that. So that to me is only a good sign. On the 4-hour, the setup looks perfect. It's really tight. The daily, we have some pretty tight candles. The volume, as you can see, is dying off. These candles are exactly the same, so the volume is not present at all, and we just have to wait for breakout. On Thursday, we did get almost a breakout, or was it? No, it was Friday. Friday was like a failed breakout, but we didn't completely lose it. It stayed in that range, and that's why I'm confident that this will break out on Monday. But that's about it. That's all I'm looking at. Currently, these positions are doing pretty good. I'm doing this on my paper account, and you can see I've already done, just in the past 5 days, I went from $4 grand to 5.6 grand. So I turned a little bit of money into a lot of money. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.